Hello everyone, good evening. I hope all of you are good and I am also fine. So today I will take another class from mathematics, that is arithmetic progression from class 10, and this lecture will help you for the preparation of JEXPO, DEET, NERIST and JEE Foundation and any other diploma entrance exam. Okay, so let's start. This we will do arithmetic progression. Okay, arithmetic progression. So first I write down all the formulas of arithmetic progression. After that we will do some problems from previous year questions. Okay, so let a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d up to n terms. Okay, are in AP. Arithmetic progression in short form is AP. So here where a is first term, d is common difference, and common difference we can write second term minus first term or third term minus second term. Okay, like that. Fourth term minus third term, like that. So this is the common difference. So in that case n term of an AP is Tn equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, and this is also known as last term. So last term number 2, last term of the AP will be L equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. That is, you can say, sir, n term and last term are both are same. Okay, n term and last term both are same. Now sum of n terms of an AP, that is Sn equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So we can write n by 2 here, a plus n minus 1 into d, and this a plus n minus 1 into d I can write L. Okay, so n by 2 a plus L. Okay, so Sn we can write n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d, or Sn we can write n by 2 a plus L also. So this is the two formulas of summation of n term of an AP. Next we will do arithmetic mean. Okay, arithmetic mean. So if A, B, C are in AP, then B equal to A plus C by 2, or we can say 2B equal to A plus C. Okay, fine. So write down this formula. Next, there are other some properties are there, we will discuss. Now we will study the properties of arithmetic mean. Okay, the properties of arithmetic mean. Is a word. Now properties of AP is what? Number 1, there are 4 properties are there. If A, B, C are in AP, then A plus K, B plus K, C plus K are also in AP. Okay, if A, B, C are in any integer and they are in AP, then A plus K, B plus K and C plus K are also in AP. Number 2, if A, B, C are in AP, then A minus K, that is their subtraction. If I subtract a integer, K is here, what here? K is an integer. K is any integer. K is any integer here. Okay, so if I add a integer with all the numbers are in AP, then the summation will be also in AP, and if A, B, C are in AP, then A minus K, B minus K, B minus K, C minus K are also in AP. Okay. Then number, if A, B, C are in AP, then A into K, B into K, C into K are also in AP. If A, B, C are in AP, then A by K, B by K, C by K are also in AP. So these are the four properties of an AP. If ABC are in AP, then A plus K, B plus K, C plus K are also in AP. If ABC are in AP, then A minus K, B minus K, C minus K are also in AP. If ABC are in AP, then A K, B K, C K are also in AP. If ABC are in AP, then A by K, B by K, C by K are also in AP. Okay. So these are the four properties of arithmetic mean. Now we will study some others extra formula of AP. Okay, which is needed in problem solving. If three numbers are in AP, then take them as A minus D, A and A plus D. Okay. So if three numbers are in AP, then take them the number, first number is A minus D, second is A, and third is A plus D. Okay. No. Second, if four numbers are in AP, then take them as A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D and A plus 3D. Okay. So if four numbers are in AP, so take them numbers are A minus D, A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D and A plus 3D. Okay. Next, if five numbers are in AP, then take them as A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D and A plus 2D. Okay. So if five numbers are in AP, then take them as A minus D, A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D and A plus 2D. So these are the formulas of AP in class 11 or 12 standard, class 10 and 11 standard. Okay. Now we will solve some numerical problems or some mathematical questions from the topics. Okay. So our first question, the first question is like that. This one is the which term of the AP, that is 21, 42, 63, 84 dot dot is 210. So here this one is AP 42, 63, 84. Okay. So here first term is 21, common difference is 42 minus 21, it will be 21, and n term, that is Tn is what, sir? 210. So now we have a formula Tn equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So Tn is 210, A is 21, and we don't know n is what, we have to find out n is what. Okay. So D is 21, so 210, 21 plus 21 and minus 21, this one will be cancelled. So 21 and equal to 21, 210, so n equal to 210 by 21. If you cut this, it will be 10. So n will be 10. So which option is correct? So 10th term of the AP will be 210. Okay. So 10th term of the AP will be 210. Got my point? So what I am doing here, I just write the AP. A is first term, D is second term minus first term, T is 210, and n is what we have to find out. Now Tn is A plus n minus 1 to D. I just put all the values where n equal 210 by 21, 10 cut, it will be 10. Okay. So n will be 10. So we will move on the next question, that is question number 2 of here the second question is the n term of an AP is 7 minus 4n. So its common difference is what? We have to find out. Okay. So here n term Tn equal to 7 minus 4n is given. Now put n equal to 1 and n equal to 2. So T1 will be 7 minus 4 into 1, that is 3, and T2 will be 7 minus 4 into 2, that is 7 minus 8, it will be minus 1. So first term A is what? So common difference here, common difference D will be T2 minus T1. So T2 is minus 1, that is minus 3, it will be minus 4. So which option is correct? Option C is the correct answer. Okay, option C is the correct answer. So what I am doing here, the n term of an AP is given, that is 7 minus 4n. We have to find out from that the common difference. So I write Tn is equal to this one, I put n equal to 1. If I put n equal to 1, then T1 will be 3. If I put n equal to 2, the T1 will be minus 1. So common difference D will be T2 minus T1, that is minus 1, minus 3, that is minus 4. Okay. So option C is the correct answer. Got my point? Okay, fine. So move on the next question. We will move on the next question. Okay. Next question. Okay, if 17 term of an AP exists by 10 term by 14, the common difference is what? We have to find out. So here A equal to first term, D is common difference. Okay. Now 17 term, there is, according to the question we can write 17 term T17 equal to T14 plus 10. Okay, because 17 term is exist, that is more than 10 by 14 terms. Okay, so T17 equal to T14 plus 10, or you can write T17 minus T14 equal to 10, whatever you can write. So it will be A plus 17 minus 1 into D, it will be A plus 14 minus 1 into D plus 10. So A will be cancelled out, it will be 16D 13D plus 10. So 16D minus 13D equal to 10. So it will be 3D is equal to 10. Then D will be what? Is there any mistake I am doing here? Oh, I am doing, it will be 10 term, okay, by 14 term. The question is given 17 term is exist by 14, exist the 10 term by 14. So it will be A plus 17 minus 1 into D, A plus 10 minus 1 into D plus 14. A will be cancelled out, it will be 16D equal to 9D plus 14. So 16D minus 9D is equal to 14. So 7D equal to 14. So if you cut, it will be D will be 2. So D will be 2 is the correct answer. So which option is correct, sir? Option D is the correct answer. Okay, option D is the correct answer. Got? Option D is the correct answer. So 70 term of an AP exists the 10 term by 14. So the common difference is what? We have to find out. So T7 equal to T10 plus 14. If you put the values, and D will be 10. D will be 2. So option D is the correct answer. Okay. So now we move on the next question. So our next question, that is question number 4, is for what below P 2P plus 1, 13 and 5P minus 3 are in AP. Okay. So since 2P plus 1, 13, 5P minus 3 are in AP, this one and this one are in AP. If 13 equal to 2P plus 1, 5P minus 3 by 2. So 26 is equal to 7P minus 2. So 26 plus 2 equal to 7P. So P will be what, sir? 28 by 7. If you cut this, it will be 4. So P will be 4. So value of P is what, sir? 4. So A number option will be correct answer. So what I'm doing here, they given for what value of this, we have to find out the value of P so that these three terms are in AP. So what is the method to find out? If these are in AP, then this one will be second term, so second term will be first term plus third term by 2, and after simplification what becomes? P equal to 4. That is option A is correct. Got my point? Okay. So if second term of an AP is 13 and fifth term of an AP is 25, then what will be its 7th term? Okay. So A is here first term. I consider A is first term. D is common difference, and second term T2 equal to 13, that is A plus D equal to 13. Okay, this one is equation 1, and fifth term T5 equal to 25. So A plus 5 minus 1 into D equal to 25, or A plus 4D equal to 25. This is equation 2. Now subtract equation 2 minus 1. It will be A plus 4D minus A minus D equal to 25 minus 13. A will be cancelled, so 3D will be 12. So D will be 12 by 3. It will be 4. So D we get 4. Now putting the value of D in equation 1. So what we will get? We will get A plus 4 equal to 13. So A equal to 13 minus 4. So it will be 9. Okay. So 9. So we have to find out the 7th term. So T7 will be A plus 7 minus 1 into D, that is A plus 6D. So A is what, sir? 9, and D is 4. So 9 plus 6, 24. It will be 33. So 17th term will be 33. Which option is correct, sir? Option B is the correct answer here. Okay, got my point? So what I am doing here, let me explain it shortly again. So the question is like that: if second term of an AP is 13, so second term, that is T2 is given 13, and fifth term of the AP is 25, that is T5 equal to 25. So what is the seventh term? So A is first term, D is common difference, T2 equal to 13, that is A plus D equal to 13, and T5 equal to 25. So A plus 5 minus 1 to D, that is 25. So A plus 4 to 25. Now I am subtracting equation 2 minus 1. Okay, equation 2 minus 1 doing. So from that we find D is 12 by 3, that is 4. Now we put the value of D. I put the value of D in equation 1. If I put here in this equation, then we will get A plus 4 equal to 13, that is A equal to 9. Okay. Now we have to find out 17th term. So T7 equal to A plus 7 minus 1 into D. I put the value of A here and D here. After simplifying, what becomes 33 scheme. So which option is matching here? Option B is matching here. Okay. So option B is the correct answer. Okay. Got my point? Fine. So now we move on the next question. Now our next question, that is question number 6, is how many multiple of 4 lie between 100 and 250? So 100 and 250. So multiple of 4 is next. 100 04 is between 250, that is multiple of between 100 and 250. Okay. So after 100, what is the next number? That is multiplied by 4 or multiple of 4. It is 100 is divided by 4, that is 25, and plus 4 I added, so it will be 104. And here if you divide by 25 by 4, so it will came, that is 6, 24, then 10. Okay, that is 2, 8. Now here subtract this part. Remainder is subtract from this part. Okay, from this part. So last term will be divided by multiple of 4. It will be 4, 2, 4, 8. 2, 4, 8. Okay. So now here A is the first term. Here this one is first term and this one is last term. Okay. So L is 2, 4, 8. D is what, sir? D is 4. The number of terms we have to find out. So we know that L equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So L is 248. A is 104, n minus 1 to D, D is 4, so 248 minus 104 equal to 4n minus 4. Now you subtract this one, it will be 4, it will be 4, it will be 1, 144 equal to 4n minus 4. So it will be 144 plus 4, so 4n. So it will become 148 equal to 4n. So n will be what? 148 by 4. If I cut this, it will be 3, and here 28, it will 7, 37. So 37, n is 37. So I am reading a bull, a wrong answer is option D. So here D option will be 37. Okay. So which option is correct? Option D is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. So what I am doing, I just write this 100 and 250. So it will be, the next one will be 104 divided by 4 or multiple of 4, and its previous one will be 248. So here A is 104 and L is 248 and D is 4. So N is what? 200. So L equal to A plus N minus 1 to D. I putting all the values of here, and after that, after simplification, what becomes? The N is came out. Okay, N is came out. So today I completed AP, arithmetic progression. First I write down all the formulas of arithmetic progressions and the properties of arithmetic progression and some other properties of arithmetic progression. Okay, now and we will do some problems from previous year questions or MCQ type. Okay, and this lecture will help you for JEXPO, DEET, NETIST, JEE Foundation. Okay, so this is finished. In the next class we will start another chapter and the same method in same pattern. First I will discuss about the formulas or concept of the chapter. After that we will do some problems of MCQ type from the topics. Okay, so thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Good night.